I've always imagined my son's
as
graduation.
one of those
movie-like moments, tears,
a
heartfelt
speech.
maybe a clumsy dad joke that makes everyone groan. But life has a cruel way of flipping the script. That night I stood in the banquet surrounded
hall,
by clinking glasses and feeling like a man who'd walked into his own funeral. My wife was now breathing in the same air standing as me, across the room smiling like he belonged there. And then he raised his glass. To the man who raised my boy for me. The words cut deeper than any blade. A hush fell over the room. I felt everything at once. Humiliation, disbelief. But I didn't move. I didn't speak. I just stood there holding my drink, pulse pounding in my ears. Then my son turned to him. His expression was unreadable, but his voice was sharp as a knife. You think you're my father? He let the words hang in the air, long enough for the tension to thicken. I have something to say that will change everything. And with that, the room erupted into chaos. I met Lisa when we were both full of stupid dreams. She was the kind of woman who could make everyone believe in magic. I was just an ordinary guy who somehow got lucky enough to be noticed. When she told me she was pregnant, I had never felt so terrified or so alive. I promised her that I'd be the best father in the world, and I tried. Every late-night fever, every soccer game. I was there when our son Daniel said his first word. I was the one who heard it. When he cried about a monster in his closet, I was the one who checked under the bed. I thought we were happy. I thought we were a family. But looking back, I should have noticed the cracks. The way Lisa smiled less the late-night phone calls. The unexplained absences. I should have known there was another in the shadows waiting for his moment. The night of Daniel's graduation, I already had a feeling something was wrong. Lisa was too nervous, her laughter too forced. And then he arrived. I didn't know his name, but I knew his face. A man doesn't forget the look of someone who thinks he's one. When he raised his glass, it was like the ground beneath me collapsed. I wanted to hit him. I wanted to smash my glass and make him regret ever stepping into my life. But I didn't because Daniel spoke first. You think you're my father? His voice was calm, but his hands were clenched into fists. The entire room was silent, all eyes darting and the man who had just tried to steal my life. Daniel stepped forward, looking directly at the man who had broken my family apart. My real father, who stayed up with me when I was me how to ride, who helped me with my even when he was dead tired from work. My real father is the man who put every single time. He turned to me then, and for all the pain in my chest disappeared. You're my father, he said, and no one else. I saw Lisa's face go pale. I saw the other man's smirk drop. But I didn't care because my son had just chosen me. The night should have ended with applause, with laughter, with celebration. Instead, it ended with Lisa breaking down, guests awkwardly slipping and the man who had just standing there realizing he had lost. Lisa tried to explain. I tried to tell me that it wasn't like that, that she never meant for it to happen. But I couldn't hear any of it. The only thing I cared about was Daniel. He stood by my side unshaken, like he had been waiting his whole life to say those words. I'm sorry, Dad, he said later that night when we were alone. For what I asked, my voice raw. For not seeing it sooner. I put my hand on his shoulder. For the first time I didn't feel like I had lost everything. Because maybe, just maybe, I hadn't. People say betrayal is the worst pain. Maybe they're right. But what no one tells you is that sometimes in the wreckage you'll find something even stronger. Lisa left that night. I don't know where she went. And for the first time I didn't care. That man who thought he had a claim, he never showed his face again. But Daniel, He stayed, and that was enough.